You can clock out at noon. You can go have your lunch noon, 12:30, in between there. Don't let it be more than a half hour. What time you punching out? Noon or 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock if you're lucky. That means you worked a little longer than you were supposed to, but now you get to go 1 o'clock, noon, 12:30. What time you punching out? What time did you punch out? You clocked out for your lunch break at what time? 12:05. Oh, and what time are you back now? 12:37. What time did you punch in? What time did you clock out? You clocked out at lunch at what time? What time did you clock out at lunch? This is when you get to clock out. This is the time, 12, noon. You get to clock out for lunch at noon, but you got to clock back in. You got to punch in. You got to punch in at 1, by the latest 1. Noon is when you punch out. Latest 1 o'clock you punch in, depending on whether you left at noon or 12:30. Afternoon, okay, is when you punch out for lunch. You punch back in 1:30. What am I saying? You got me confused now. You punch out and punch in, okay? What's so hard to figure out about that? Okay? Noon, lunch, punch out. Punch back in. 30 minutes later. No less, no more, no less. You punch in noon. Punch out noon. Punch back in. 12:30. You punch in, okay? Noon. Punch out. Where are you going to get your lunch?